That brings us to our top story tonight, a looming legal battle that could have broad consequences for Coloradans regarding where and who they get their food from.
The Colorado Attorney General's office will make its case in court next Monday against the multi-billion-dollar merger between grocery store chains Kroger and Albertsons. And Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter joins us now with more of those details.
And Danielle, there's a lot at stake in this trial involving two companies that already dominate the local market.
That's right. If Kroger and Albertsons do go ahead with this merger, they reportedly would control an estimated 13% of grocery store market in the U.S. Now, this has actually been in the works for a while now. It was announced back in 2022. Since then, different communities have filed lawsuits to stop the merger, essentially putting it on pause. The Colorado state lawsuit will be heard by a judge on Monday. There are a few major concerns the Attorney General has with that merger. He claims it would decrease competition, leading to fewer stores, possible closures, job cuts, and higher food prices for consumers. Meanwhile, the companies argue that the consolidation could actually help them cut costs. The Attorney General says he doesn't buy it.
What I'll tell you about this case, it's all about Coloradans' access to healthy, fresh, local food, and to make sure that grocery stores don't become even less competitive than today.
Attorney General Phil Weiser is closing in on trial day. He filed a lawsuit earlier this year to block the Kroger-Albertsons merger from happening.
This merger would concentrate a market and create a mega grocery store that would be able to raise prices, have less variety. We've heard when I was out in the Western Slope from the Palisade Peaches growers, they said we have two companies competing to offer Palisade peaches today. Those two companies merge, they're not going to have the same competitive pressure to offer our products on the shelves.
There's major concerns among employees.
There's over 710,000 workers that are involved in this merger.
Kim Cordova is the president of the United Food and Commercial Workers Local 7 Union.
We are the grocery union in Colorado and Wyoming and across the country.
She says the proposed merger is giving her deja vu.
In 2015, when Safeway and Albertsons merged, it resulted into roughly 43 stores closing across Colorado, creating food deserts. Workers lost their positions.
Kroger says they will not close stores. They even plan to sell 91 locations to a separate grocery company called CNS in an attempt to bring in more competition.
If Kroger and Albertsons claim that they have to merge to compete with Amazon and Walmart, how is CNS going to compete?
These types of arguments are laid out in the state lawsuit against the merger. And as for the promises from the companies that stores will stay open,
those commitments are not legally enforceable. They're not subject to legal oversight.
Kroger did not respond to a request for comment Thursday, but have told us in the past, quote, "We look forward to defending in court how the combination of Kroger and Albertsons will provide meaningful, measurable benefits, including lower prices and more choices for families across the country and more opportunities for stable, well-paying union jobs." Again, that trial starts next week, and it could take up to 3 weeks to complete. I'll be in the courtroom on Monday morning, and we'll let you know what happens.
And Danielle, a similar trial is playing out in the state of Washington, who is also seeking to prevent Kroger and Albertsons from merging. What impact, if any, could this have on the Colorado Attorney General's case?
So the Attorney General spoke about that. He thinks it really won't impact it, and there's two major reasons why. The first being that this is a Colorado-specific case using specific Colorado-based evidence and impact, so a judge here would need to rule on this regardless of an out-of-state decision. And the AG says there's always a chance that the companies could appeal any court decision. So as long as a merger is still on the table, he says they will continue fighting it.
Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter in for us tonight.
Danielle, thank you.